Good morning. It's great to see everybody here. John, this morning we had a pretty light class for Bible study, but it was neat to what we were going through. Some of what John talked about was had on the board back up here. The question was, why would God allow evil? And the good, what's gains and what's lost because of that. And it got me thinking about some things in my past, and Lori and I were talking in the back. And, almost a couple decades ago, a little better than a couple decades ago, there were some decisions made that I needed to change some things in my life. And some of the things that were brought up around there was there's only one thing you need to change, and that's everything. And that becomes the way it is with Christ. When we're in the world, what's to be gained and what's to be lost because of the price of sin, because the price that the evil one has for us is everything. And there was a lot of things I thought were good in my life, but in retrospect, when I made the decision, to turn my will and my life over to God and to come to an understanding of who Jesus Christ is, then a lot of those good things weren't as good as what I thought they were. And what I've learned over the years is the price that's paid is minimal to have Jesus Christ and God as my Father. And the prime example of that, I look in the book of Luke, chapter 5, verse 10 and 11. And when Jesus had told them to cast their net out, and they came in with the big haul, and they talked about it, but at the end of it, it was all about, they left their boat and followed him. They gave up everything in their life and followed this man that had just seen them on the shore. Hook, line, and sinker, he had them. And that's what this is to us. If we're going to take this communion, this isn't just a ritual that we go through. This is a determination. This is a remembrance of what Jesus Christ has done for us. And then when we do this, it should be as our recommitment to him of what we promise we're going to do for him. Let's go to our Father in prayer.
To add to what Brad just got done saying, when you think of Jesus, or at least when I do, none of us have physically seen Jesus, but we know by Scripture that Jesus was a simple man. There was nothing spectacular to attract us to him. He was an average, everyday, ordinary man as far as flesh is concerned. But the power that Jesus had within him, the ability that he had, and the love that he had to willingly go to that cross for each and every one of us, is a power and a love that we can't describe on this earth. And when you think of a special gift, there's no better gift than that. To be rescued from a sin problem that we're entangled in every single day, knowing that Jesus covered that because he loves us. Just a simple thing that we need to do, and that's to do what he says and give our hearts and our lives to him. Would you pray with me, please?